Hi, I'm Sydney, and I'll be telling you all about my family history. Let's talk about my dad's side first. I can reach far back because of the trusty help of my mom, dad, and grandparents and a research pamphlet. We are all descendants of Cherokee Indians. Because of my family's ancestry, we were born free men. First, there was Sarah, a housemaid. She had a little boy named Boyer, which we call Grandpa Boyer. He lived on a plantation as the bachelor of land. The owner's name was William. William was such a nice man that 2 years before the surrender, he gave my family 2 acres of land to build a church. That church was called Bethel AME Church, where Boyer was the first pastor. Later, after all his work to help slaves learn to read and write, he became a school teacher and married Mary. A little bit after that, he worked on a neighbor's farm. After his death, he left behind 6 acres of land and 23 grandchildren. James, the oldest son of Boyer, was a Methodist minister. John, also Boyer's child, was also a minister. He was married and had 4 children. His son became an ME minister and pastored in a church in Los Angeles, California, for a long 25 years. Joseph was married, had 3 children, all of which sons, and one of them was also a minister at Holiness Church. George was unmarried. He was a butler. He later moved to New Mexico and never returned. Moses became a farmer and had 7 children: John, Betty, Eliza, James Lloyd, Joe, George, and Mary. Eliza lived in New York, and Mary lived out of town for many years. The rest lived in Roanoke all their lives. James Lloyd was married to Florence. Together, they had 13 children and 29 grandchildren. James Lloyd had a successful life. They had many children, including Lloyd, who married my beloved Gigi Francis. They had a daughter, my Aunt Rita, who served in the U.S. Army, and had a son named OJ. One of their 3 sons is my grandpa, whom is Ezra Charles, who had 1 son, my dad, Ezra Charles, and 2 daughters, Tremaine and Katrina. The second son is now in a better place. The third son is my great-uncle Lloyd, and he is not married with no children. The 4th son is my great-uncle Lenny. I know that was long, but now to my mom's side. We can't go as far back as my dad, but here we go. My mom's grandparents are now in a better place. Her mom, Mary, who is a skilled cook and caterer. She even cooked all the food for the filming of the movie The Help. Her dad, Sylvester, is very accomplished too. He does tours for senators and for colleges all around the world. They have 3 children: Cynthia, who has 1 child, Phoenix. There is Sylvester, whom is married with no children. And my mom, the oldest, who has 2 children, Sydney and Zoe, which is my sister and I. Thank you guys for watching this podcast. Bye!